those people. And it should in no way demean, so to speak, this particular occasion. I think there's going to be as much fanfare, and it's probably more important than, in fact, the SONA we had in February. And the reason for that is that the ANC has a new mandate. It's going to rule, it's going to govern this country for another 5 years. Having gotten the kind of victory that they got in the election, what is that going to make them do or not do? So people are waiting to hear from President Jacob Zuma whether in fact they have new plans or it's just a continuation from where they left off. What is he going to change? What is he going to do differently? We've seen some contractions in the economy, as you have seen. What does this mean for the ANC government? We have a strike which many people thought would have been resolved by now, which is the strike in the platinum sector. What is the ANC government's take on that? Because there's been some, let's say, confusing signals. Because at the beginning you had Minister Nwako Ramatlodi getting in there and getting involved, and then soon after the ANC Lekgotla, you had him pulling out, and you had, of course, this sort of kind of agreement which hasn't been signed and sealed, it must be pointed out. So what do these confusing signals mean? And is there something that is up the ANC government's sleeve? So all those questions need to be answered this evening. So if you ask me, this particular State of the Nation address is in fact more important than the State of the Nation address that he gave in February. And do remember that when a lot of people criticized him for not giving us any detail or new insights into what his government was going to do, he did say that that government is waiting for a new mandate which will only be received at the time of the election. With that election now passed, what then is the ANC putting on the table? Hence I'm saying this particular one is more important than the February one. Well, certainly on the economic front, as you correctly point out, but also remember, I mean, if you've read and seen any of the surveys that have been done recently, a lot of, shall we call them, what people commonly refer to as ordinary South Africans have their own list, their own to-do list, which they are very happy or keen to actually put on his desk. And chief among those are the whole question of unemployment, especially among young people. And this State of the Nation address, coming as it does on the back of the June 16 celebrations that we had yesterday, it even has more significance, or it gets more elevated, so to speak. So they do want to hear from him as to whether the ANC government, with the mandate that they have now just received, has any new thoughts about addressing the issue of unemployment. You saw from the surveys that we've been bombarded with over the past couple of weeks that South Africans are in fact very concerned. And what's interesting around education is the fact that South Africans do in fact believe that there is a lot of positive. In other words, things have changed over the past 20 years for the better. But they do make the point that whatever has been done is simply not good enough. In other words, they do believe in both the urgency but also the ability of this government to actually do more and even do it better. So they are expecting President Jacob Zuma to actually say something about whether in fact they have any new plans to take this nation forward, specifically around education.
Was an issue.
If they want to, I don't want anyone to say I refused.
No, we have discussed it earlier. The route is slightly changed. She's not going to walk down, it's going to be dropped off here. So those kind of things, you can say, I mean, this year is slightly different. And of course, I think it's the first public appearance since his hospitalization.
Yeah, in a good few weeks.
Yeah, so we can perhaps say this is his first public appearance. But also, if they do drop him off here, this is a slight change from previous years.
Yeah, way here too.
Yeah, those kind of things, and stay away from these.
Okay.
With the or looks tired or not well,
whatever the picture.
No, I think
of 1,000 words will be. Half past, yeah. So, no, okay.
That's your lollipop there.
Cool, that's it.
You off?
Yeah, it's off, yeah.
Off,
Yeah. No.
F. Huh? I'm saying F. Okay, at least I can tell it. Fuck off. Because that's why I asked. Well, available. No, it's not. It says he can't even come yet. Boys got back to back. Get the blood back to back. Hi. This woman just sent me a text message now. says no, he can't even come here because he's got interviews back to back in his office. No, you don't have a camera, isn't it? I was going to say to tell Yanni that, and then say maybe if he wants to do it, he can go there. Yanni. Yeah. Now I was going to say, yeah, or only at Sipo and not here. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna tell them to, yeah, have off. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay.
It's off. Sorry, no, my switch is off. Is Peter talking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you, Peter. Yeah. We start here or there?
Seven middle.
Which one is 7? Oh.
7.
So we start here.
Start there.
Okay. So I look there, and then when you cue me, I go there. Okay. Let's hope I get the drill. You know, I'm not clever. Yeah.
Why is that?
No, all right. All right. Oh, I thought it would have been better to do it there. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the red carpet is now officially closed. No one is allowed to cross the red carpet.
Nothing right now, Peter.
Next to the chair. You. Can you go? Yeah, I'll go with
Step 7,
Afternoon, Kesh. Well, that's exactly what we are hearing from what people close to what may have given input into President Jacob Zuma's speech. They are saying certainly jobs, certainly the economy, and of course other issues like education, like health, and so on are very much on their table. But to answer a point we made, I asked someone down there when between the times when we last spoke and now, whether in fact the ceremony itself is going to be any different. I said no. It's actually the exact same thing we saw in February, except there are minor, he says, adjustments. And that is because, I mean, as you know, President Jacob Zuma hasn't been seen in public over the past couple of weeks. So in view of his health situation, he's going to be dropped right behind me, or not far from where I am. So in other words, he's not going to go through that long route up Adderley Street and then coming to Parliament. So he's going to come straight from home and then be dropped here. And that's one minor change. But as for the rest, the speech is going to be exhaustive, we're told. It's going to touch on all the issues that the government believes need to be touched on. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So things stay pretty much as they are. It's a State of the Nation address like any other. Well, of course, I mean, in the next, I mean, what you're seeing behind me, some workmen busy putting on sort of some little final touches to the tents and to how the balcony or whatever is happening in front of the National Assembly is going to look like, finishing touches to the red carpet. And in about, I think, an hour's time, then you're going to start seeing people arriving in their, whether it's gumboots and overalls from the EFF in the next hour or so. But we have seen some arriving already. I just had a very brief chat with thing to say around education and around jobs. So everyone is looking forward, and I say, but in the next hour, people will start arriving, which of course will be start arriving, showing off their little suits and specially made costumes, and it will be all systems go. Well, I think if you ask me, there won't be any arguments over that, certainly from the ANC, certainly from the biggest of the opposition parties, which is the Democratic Alliance. They are on record as having said that they support the National Development Plan wholeheartedly. In fact, from where they sit, the ANC and the ANC government have actually been moving at a snail's pace to actually implement what South Africans are expecting them to implement. Where, of course, there is resistance, as you know, it's within the alliance partners of the ANC, namely the Congress of South African Trade Unions, as well as the South African Communist Party. But perhaps more importantly, at the Lekgotla that the ANC held about a week ago or so, it was agreed that overall there is consensus or agreements over the National Development Plan. But of course, there are areas of concern which all the parties actually committed to trying and resolve, but they also agreed that where they agree, which is on the majority of the chapters and so on, those the government should go ahead and implement without wasting any time. And with regard to the outstanding issues, they should move speedily, get together, and try and resolve those particular issues around, specifically around how they affect workers and so on. So it's all systems go. And indeed, as you correctly point out, the president has already said, you remember, even when he was giving that address at the swearing in, when he was giving that address at the his inauguration, he did say unambiguously that the National Development Plan is what is going to determine or lead, or at least bring everyone together around what needs to be done over the next 5 years. So there are no prizes there for whether if or whether in fact, but it's certainly the National Development Plan, the National Development Plan, the National Development Plan. That is going to be to anchor everything that he is going to say today. I think the differences will be around the nuances. The difference will be around what he's prepared to say, perhaps forcefully and openly, whether there are certain admissions that he's prepared to make that his government may have done wrong, and whether in fact there are very specific issues that he believes are going to get more priority over others. I think that's really where the difference is going to be.
Thank you,
overall, the National Development Plan.
Thank you, Vuyo, for your insight. I'm afraid we'll have to leave it there for now. That was Vuyo Mvoko coming to us from outside Parliament in the Mother City. We're just hours away now from the State of the Nation address by President Jacob Zuma, scheduled for 7 p.m. this evening.
Testing, testing. Accredited media. Testing. Accredited media representatives must take up their positions at 5:30. Baebedi bomrita baba wajolicho, batla chama dua abona, kasiri parare ojoa inyabashan. All media representatives must now be in their allocated position for the State of the Nation address. Baemedi bomrita bakamuka biale bakatya madulo a bona go tla go theeletša polelo ya pulo ya palamente.
Yeah, can you hear you, Peter?
Okay. That tie doesn't open.
Yeah.
Wait.
You see the guy with the small gun when you pull him?
No. Well, where?
There. There. The sniper team. They normally have a perch right up there.
Test.
Heading to that special charge.
Accredited media representatives must take up their positions at 5:30.
We see some charge.
Accredited media representatives must take up their positions at 5:30.
Guy walked in there with the rucksack on. No, it should be fine.
No, it's fine. You can view straight from. No, I said
No. You feel here? Nothing. It's up here that you have to feel.
It's going to get more hot when you switch it on. It's the daylight.
Okay.
It's fine.
The daylight
Yeah.
Okay.
says what kind of light it shines. So this is daylight.
Okay, the way, like
You put
1,
that
2.
in,
That's out.
put a gel in, then you come, then you drop the
That's
light in.
K55. That's K30.
Yeah.
Check.
So I should,
Paul Tony.
can I speak to someone on the truck?
Yeah. Just hold that mic, yeah?
Okay, we are Niva. Okay, so Uti, I must just number the pages. Okay.
Test. Accredited media representatives must take up their positions at 5:30.
What's there? Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Dikemedi tša boretaba bao ba ikemetšego ba tla tšea madulo a bona ka seripagare go tšwa eng ya bohlano. Maloko Lebaye, Share Sibla Kapati Yokuedu, Deliver Majulum and Nakamoko, Kai Kapati Yokuedu, Ita Torana, Kamara Hamitsu, Yesuta. Ladies and gentlemen, the red carpet is now officially closed. Nobody is allowed to cross the red carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the red carpet is now officially closed. Nobody is allowed to cross the red carpet. Bareshu, carpet akubelugelo itole kisimusho. Awasana liyo adumelo to usipela waduwayo.
2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Good job. Is it there? 1, 2. Check. One, two. One, two, 1, 2. Test. Testing. Test. Members and guests with hall tickets are requested to go to the Good Hope Chamber next to the tailgates on the Table Mountain side of the precinct. Ushers will assist you. Members and guests with green and red tickets are requested to go down to Parliament Street side. Green ticket holders should enter the old assembly building to your left, and red ticket holders must enter the marked building to your right. Ushers will assist you. Maluko le bayeng ba ditikiti tsa malawauta ba khopela ya Good Hope Chamber hausi le teng haze ka lehlakoreng la Table Mountain la Parliament. Maluko le bayeng ba ditikiti tsa morao le tse khubeng ba khopela ya lehlakoreng la Parliament Street ba ba sore ditikiti tsa morao.
Thailand's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Cambodian Embassy told a news conference they have agreed to work together to tackle the problem.
In the meantime, we'll make sure there is more direct and close communication between the Thai Foreign Ministry and Cambodian Embassy to prevent rumours and misunderstanding.
Yes, I can. Okay, there's nobody here. As soon as somebody is here, we'll talk, okay?
Go to the Good Hope Chamber next to take haste on the Table Mountain side of the precinct. Ushers will direct you.
That side. Huh? Huh? Okay, so we must. Okay.
If you don't know. Stand here.
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, the record. Ladies and gentlemen, the red carpet is now officially closed. Nobody's allowed to cross the red carpet. And I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, the red carpet is now officially closed. Nobody is allowed to cross the red carpet.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, Vanessa? Okay, you're going to do Vanessa and I'm going to share mics. Which side do you want me to stand? Which side do you want Vanessa to stand? Because we're going to share the mic.
Share the mic,
yeah. Okay, so if you stand there, okay, then we should be fine. You know what time Helen is arriving? Like coming here. We're gonna have fun.
If you say so.
We're gonna have fun. Hey? We're gonna have fun.
Okay. I don't know if there's anybody specific.
Lyndon? Do you still know? If you find somebody nice, bring them. Yeah. But look at them address, so. Now got you a new piece. There is somebody in that work too. Pull your hair. Pull your hair off your face. It's like nice. It's like nice. Okay, pull your hair back. Okay. Is it working? It works. Don't worry. We'll have fun. Cool.
Get the rope, you're going to close it. Sorry? Yeah. Coming and going the whole time. Luckily I've got the backup cover. Sometimes this one is fine and that one's bad.
Okay. I forget his name.
Yeah, we in your interview.
Not
my
Peter? 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 Tell us, what inspired the whole outfit?
Well, it's the Asian attire, and I like the simpleness of it because it's not complicated. Basically, I'm a person who's not complicated, I like to be simple, and that's what I flow with.
You're one of the other half of returning MPs from the 4th Parliament. What are you looking forward to doing the most in the 5th Parliament?
Well, basically it's to improve from what we had and ensuring that we and push forward the service delivery and in ensuring that we deliver much better, because yes, in that part of 2009 we're learning, and this time it's all about putting all the experience into place and putting delivery at a place in the right particular moment of time.
Thank you very much. Just give us a moment to have a proper look at your outfits this afternoon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Taz is just... Can let them run and see if you can get across his name now. The other side, bro. Not yet. We're trying to get his name now. Let's just go that side and get his name. Ma'am, can you see your outfit, please? This side, please. This side. Next one. Come. Okay, Floyd and Julius are coming. I'm supposed to listen my ear all done. Are you hearing somebody? Listen, nobody's talking. You're not hearing people talk?
Are you hearing them?
Yes, I'm hearing them. Okay, let's see if we can sort it out so long. Okay.
Are you part of it? Are you working with them?
Okay, I'm trying to get some variety. Where now? Okay.
No. Only this side of the
But the Peter, the guy's name is Sbusiso Khatebe. He's an ANC MP. Sbusiso Khatebe. Okay.
He's just changing my pen.
Okay, all right. Like 5 years ago. I can't fit there.
See if I can get some shots anyway. If you don't mind, just stand over there.
Okay. August, I want to go find out from Floyd if we can get in.
Okay. Since last, okay.
it?
Yeah.
But she's very warm. Have a look at the pants underneath you. It's such a... it's a
Trying to get an interview with him, but he keeps saying later, later. Nobody's doing it now. Yes. Over there. Is it working now? Yeah. Good. Yeah. What happened to Lyndon? I don't know where he is.
It's fine. It's fine.
Let me call him quickly. His phone's just
Sorry.
ringing.
They're pushing it. That's why it's fine.
No, I just couldn't see him. I wanted to
No, it's Mulindi, but I think it's Mulindi. Otherwise, you can take it out. It's fine. It's fine. It can be out. Ma'am, they're going to need you from outside. They're going to need you from there.
John, we need to reframe because they are now saying that.
It's okay. We won't get much fashion from here.
No.
Maybe occasionally when somebody comes walking in, then we want to just to get to the fashion and just quickly step them outside.
You have to do that as well.
Say to me, occasionally.
For instance, not being some you can just take it aside, so I get a nice shot across.
I'm trying to
and
fix
then
that.
when you want to do interviews, you step inside.
Just don't come and squeeze the feet.
Otherwise, you're shooting over your head the whole time.
Oh, okay.
What time do you think they'll be arriving, Morley?
Well, our first
Why did you do that to me then? Sorry. No, I keep trying not to step on you.
Oh, okay.
We're
going to be a bit tight.
Yeah, we're very tight.
Uncle.
Oh, okay. It's like, he says they can see on the live stream. Just remember whatever you say, it's feeding through to the live stream. He says whatever you're saying, it's feeding through to the live stream and they can see you. From where? From they're running the live stream on YouTube. So everything somewhere here where we are.
I have to tell you as well, I told you.
I was like, how does she come? I didn't realize. do you think guys are hassling her? I'm thinking, look, this lady can't do much room in these things. Stop, just stop. Stop being like this. Nothing's happening. Okay. Gracias. Okay. Oh, okay, fine. The problem is they can't go any close because that red type barrier has been put up, so they can't go to them. They're even trying to shift us from where we're standing. No, we were there and we were asked to move to this side because they said our cable is a risk that people might trip over it. So they moved us to this side because we had tried to stand there initially, but they said our cable is a risk. Okay. All we can do basically is yell at them to come. Okay. Yeah, because Banganapa, after that, we can't touch them. And we need them to first parade on the carpet, and then, but we'll see what we can do. See, this back guy is now talking about removing us.
Look, what we don't want is people coming through because everybody's going to move. We don't want events. I don't know.
Okay, thanks.
I don't want to do like
Yeah.
Floyd is having so much fun on the red carpet.
time being until they.
One of the oldest MPs that got she's never been, but then she's not one for Jessica. Hold this. Hold this. Okay. Peter, we've got Yusuf Abramji from Lead SA. We're going to do a quick interview with him. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll do it now. Okay. Well, one of the big things about the red carpet at the opening of Parliament is that it's not just about fashion. A number of people, civil society and organizations are invited by Parliament and the Presidency to be part of this occasion. We're joined by Mr. Yusuf Abramji from Lead SA. So what is Lead SA's expectations for the 5th Parliament, but also the 5th administration of a democratic South Africa?
Well, we believe that we have to promote the philosophy of active citizenry. Every South African citizen should become active, and as a social cohesion ambassador, I hope that we'll be able to promote this philosophy over the coming years. The focus, I think, largely should be on job creation. We know that unemployment is a major cause of concern. We know the economy is taking a hammering. The downgrading, I'm sure the President will address that particular issue. And we are very active in trying to make a difference. The fight against crime, I firmly believe, needs a lot of attention. Crime and safety and security is of concern to every citizen, and I hope the President will address this issue. We know that service delivery was addressed the last time, and we hope that government will recommit itself to beefing up service delivery.
Abramji, thank you very much for talking to us. That's Yusuf Abramji from Lead SA, talking about some of the things they would like to see the President addressing in this fifth administration. For now, let's go back to Leanne and Vuyo in the studio.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, get ready for your one. Now we must find somebody for you. Yeah, we spoke to an MP about his outfit. We just spoke to Yusuf Abramji from Lead SA now on what they would like. Yeah, not ideal, but people aren't coming.
Finland in this time to ride it.
Stand in the wrong place. Stand beside, because the next interview you're going. I want to stand too close to that side. The other year. Lucky you're standing in the back of the for Parliament was here. The military was here. I can only just raise it. I know the ground
Nou loop ik je achterwege. Michael, is this switching off quickly, changing batteries? Occasionally it comes through on this one.
People just so that couple. By the party leadership.
Hello?
Oh, Ashton, this is yours. Do I need that? I don't know. You don't need it. Okay. Do you want water? How many notes? I don't know.
Do they want you on it?
Nee, jy het nie getrap nie. Dit was net so reg. Sorry, ek het jou gepunch. No, it's fine. Sit away and you suck. Please don't lose it because I was straight to the face.
Give everybody their moment.
We can have it on this side here. And then we've also got to go down to get the shots.
See, that's nice for opening a corner. Nice black jacket, fancy hat.
Okay, Peter, we're good. Okay, can we do? Okay, ma'am, Every opening of Parliament, you always turn up in a stunner of an outfit, a totally big different from the previous one. How do you come up with these outfits every year?
I guess I'm a creative by nature. Was all I do is to check what is it that I can bring differently this time. Take into consideration that I'm representing not only young people but young women out there. I know there's a conception that, a perception that as politicians we don't know how to do it. So I want to prove to everybody that you can join us and you look stunning.
Mr. Abrams, yes. Every year when your wife turns up looking stunning, you always come dressed just as well. Yeah. Do you coordinate your outfits? Who decides between the two of you on what should be worn?
I think she comes up with the whole thing, and then she first come up with the dress, and then I have to catch up. Yeah, but big up to JJ. He's been great. He did this in about less than a day. With all the pressure, but she comes up with everything, and I have to catch up.
Somebody talk us through the collar on your jacket. We need to understand that.
I mean, it's the collar. The collar is, this is winter. Basically this is actually more of a blanket or a jersey or curtain material, and the jacket, we just designed and came up with few ideas. It's something we've never seen before. It's something that we just came up with, and we thought, in case it's cold, let me be warm.
For the big stuff, the big work stuff, it's a big year for the Department of Communications when we're talking about DTT. What are your expectations from this Parliament in terms of oversight, but also from your own department when you do your work in rolling out DTT, but also connecting schools, a project you've been passionately involved in connecting schools with the e-learning. What are your expectations? What are you setting as targets for yourself?
Well, to start with now, the new Department of Communications deals only with communications, not the internet side. The internet side is left with the telecommunications and postal services, Minister Kwele. In the Department of Communications, of course, we are here to tell the story that is out there. This is what we plan to do as government. This is how we are going to do it. Therefore, we do invite you as South Africans to walk the path with us in terms of ensuring that we expose all those challenges that we face. And at the same time, we come up with positive contributions that will help us take South Africa to higher heights. Of course, we're looking forward to it. Remember, we are branding the country now. We're representing it.
Thank you very much. Give us a moment to see the rest of your outfit. Give us your own expectations, but also what targets you would like to see set for you, but also your colleagues in Cabinet for the 5th administration.
As for myself, you know that the President said on the inauguration that we want to increase productivity of the public service. That sums it all. It means that we must be efficient, it means that the administration must be working, it means we must implement the National Development Plan and a number of things. So that is what we'll be working towards in the next 5 years.
There's worries about this being strike season. Are you at public administration and so worried about that?
No, it's not strike season. We are getting into the round of negotiations, which do not necessarily translate into a strike. It may, it might not. So we are going to negotiations, and I think all the parties are committed to building the state and building a proper public administration, both the employer and the employees. And I think once the discussion starts, I think people are going to discuss wherever it will end, we'll see.
Well, Mr. Tabane, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Minister Khaled Tabane, hopeful that negotiations for the public service will go well for this year. We'll chat a bit more to more members of Parliament and guests right here on the red carpet. For now, let's go back to Vuyo and Diane in the studio.
It's no fashion. No fashion. Maybe later. They didn't try too hard.
It's winter. Doesn't allow you to be that adventurous. Winter doesn't allow you
Oh, yeah. Well, she went on that. Stella.
No, she loves
She... I bet she's going to take it off. He's going to have to take off his jacket.
No, but she's going to put her shawl around. But it also gets warm in the chamber, so they should be fine.
What did you ask about this strike? Did you ask them about the platform? What did you ask them about?
Strike in public service administration is that they are now negotiating with unions about the annual increase. So I was asking them if they're worried about strikes. Now we're into action because session's not happening. Exactly, and that is so bad. Now we must add other stuff.
But at least we're covering the expectations element. But people on the red carpet, people want to see fashion, nice stuff. Peter, are you talking to us, to Vanessa and I?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Or maybe the fashionable people are waiting for the music.
Do you know what time other parties are coming? Just randomly. Can I imagine you want to